Welcome to Dansall High School. Dansall is a co-educational secondary school that educates children to stand out and be different to make a godly difference in their generation. The name Dansall stands for Daniel and Solomon. It's a combination of two Bible names and represents wisdom and excellence in young people. If we remember, the young boy Daniel in the Bible decided that he would not defile himself with the king's rich food. He was in captivity but decided to stand up. We are raising children that will be like Daniel in their generation. We are raising them by the word of God combined with academic excellence. We also remember that Daniel had the spirit of excellence. We also talk about wisdom, knowing fully well that Jesus is the manifold wisdom of God. Solomon, as a young king, even though he missed it later in life, but at the early stage of his life, he was filled with wisdom and he was filled with prosperity because he dared to ask for wisdom, knowing that this was the desire of God. We are raising children that will have the desire of God and loving God above all. And we pray that children that are brought to our school will excel academically, have the wisdom of God, and they will go out to fulfill the purpose of God for their lives. Thank you as you desire to bring your children to us. We also desire that parents will understand that we are partnering with you. The number one teacher is a parent. The number one pastor is a parent. The home is the first school, and the home is the first church. Thank you for bringing your children and entrusting them into our hands to raise them in line with the purpose of God for their lives.
The journey of 23 years of Dansall existence as a school has been glorious, with notable landmarks academically and even as regards the performance of our students in external competitions. Today, Dansall is the choice school for Lagos State government in selecting schools that represent the state nationally and even internationally. Laurels are being won daily by Dansall students, and academically they are excelling, doing well in national and international examinations. The staff of Dansall High School, faculty and non-faculty, work as a team with team spirit, and this has been the instrument that is helping school in achieving these excellent performances in all that we do. In our community relation, we relate well with our host communities, the Agidingbi community. To God's glory, we have learners from our host community, the Agidingbi, even of full scholarship. That shows the cordial relationship existing between the school and our host community. Facilities are in place to ensure Christ-like qualitative education is given to our learners. Our students are well disciplined, and there is love among the learners, as well as even between the school and the home. There is a cordial relationship between the school and the home, and that makes the PTA body of Dansall High School to be very, very strong. Dansall High School is unique in so many areas, some of which are: one, meeting the needs of the learners, meeting the needs of our parents. Hence, we set up what is called the Dansall Parenting Institute, a program where parents are further educated on better ways of parenting. Another unique thing about Dansall is a zero tolerance to examination malpractice. Whatever certificates a child gets in Dansall High School, such students can defend that anywhere in the world. No wonder our students are doing exceedingly well in higher institutions within and outside the country. Another unique thing about Dansall High School is conducive and safe learning environment. There is a very strong security unit partnering with some of the notable security agencies in the country to provide adequate security for lives and property. Hence, our school is safe for our learners, for the staff members, and even for the parents.
From inception, Dansol High School has always been seriously committed to the mission of raising a total child. We have expected students' outcomes, and we have processes in place to ensure that we raise a total child that is spiritually, emotionally, and academically balanced. We have programs in place for the academic curriculum, the spiritual formation curriculum, the behavioral formation curriculum, and all this will mirror against the child in our hands, and as the child graduates, we still follow up to ensure that that child is grounded and is standing in Christ. Dansol alumni are making giant strides in all spheres of life. Some of them are working with international organizations. Some of them are working with governments and nations at different levels. Some of them are professionals in their own personal businesses, and they are doing very well. Dansol High School is an international high school. It is one of the college board centers. We have 3 centers in Lagos, and Dansol High School is one of these centers. And anytime the college board sits for exams here, they are always proud of the facilities that we have. The U.S. Consulate also conducts the scholastic aptitude test exams in Dansol, and our facilities have always given them great assurance that there is safety and security. We are also registered with the British Council. The school is an accredited GCSE registered center. We are also a recipient of the International School Award, the ISA Award. We have a very good relationship with our parents. In Dansol High School, we enjoy a productive partnership with parents. We believe that parents are part of the instructional team. Our doors are opened, our phone lines are opened, we communicate with parents because we are nurturing the children together. Once in a month, the staff and parents will come together to pray for the children because it's a Christian school. We believe so much in the power of prayer, and this has worked for us because we see testimonies in the lives of these children. We run different examinations. We prepare the students for the International General Certificate of Secondary Education exams. We prepare them post-WIAC scholastic aptitude test. We also expose our students to international and national competitions, and they've been doing well, doing the school proud in this. As a school, for us, the life of every child matters.
We have a vision of educating learners to be different, to make godly difference in every generation. And for them to do this, we have sets of programs lined up for them. And all these programs stems from morning devotion, Daniel's Club program. Daniel's Club program is a program where all the students are members. It's a club that encourages students to live Christian life, and Christian values are being taught during the Daniel's Club. Apart from that, they are properly taught. Teachers teach these students through biblical integration in all our lessons, because we believe that all topics are rooted in the scriptures. Students with different learning challenges are also taken care of, as in what we call personalized teaching. The personalized teaching program is a time teachers identify students who could not catch up with the normal lessons going on in the class. So they take them out to give them individualized attention so that they can raise them up to the desired standard. Dansol is a place where children can be well trained. If a child comes to Dansol, the parents are rest assured that they will be properly taken care of. We give them snacks, they are fed during lunchtime, and they have different sporting activities. All students, they have different clubs where they identify their areas of interest and they flow with it. Dansol is a school where serious monitoring is done. The students are monitored to ensure that they do the right thing, that they do assignment, they study. Teachers are also monitored to ensure that quality service is rendered. During teaching, there's collaborative teaching and learning style that is employed in the classrooms. Dansol is also a school where e-learning is also employed. It gives the children opportunity to learn from what they see, from what they feel, and what they can hear. So it is all encompassing. We encourage you to bring your children to Dansol. It's a place to be. It's a place where children are trained to be Christian professionals to take their place in their generation.
We inculcate Christian values into the children. They are taught to be humble. They are taught to have integrity. They are taught to take their stand and to stand out in any profession they are able to find themselves. We have General Assembly on Fridays. On Mondays, we have the assembly for the senior school. On Tuesday, we have the junior school assembly. And it's an opportunity to further correct the children and to relate with them at their own level. We have testimonies of the various children that have graduated from Dansol and in their various fields. They are standing out. So Dansol is a good place to be. It's also a place where we train staff also to stand out.
In Dansol, we are concerned about the spiritual development of our students. We want them to be disciples of Christ, and so there are so many programs we have organized for them. Apart from that, we also have a platform where we encourage students to showcase their talents. We call it Talent Hunt Program. Usually come up once in a year, where we encourage them to showcase whatever they know how to do. So students come to register, and when they register, they are given that platform to showcase their talents. Apart from that, we also encourage our students to identify with the less privileged in the society. They should not only focus their attention on themselves alone. They should also consider the fact that there are some people around them that are not as privileged as they are. So they are encouraged to donate to donate towards charity. Apart from that, we also visit less privileged homes like the Inner City Mission for the indigent children, where they are encouraged to bring their clothes, their shoes, their bags, and even food items to the less privileged homes. So these are the things we do in Dansol. We also have this charity car wash, where we encourage them to wash cars for parents, and the parents in turn give them donation towards charity. We also have what we call charity fun fair. During the charity fun fair, we normally invite different eateries to come to the school. So each of them will have a stand, and they pay for their stands. The students go there to buy things, and whatever money we raise during this particular fun fair, we also go back to charity. There's a project we have in Badagry Magbon. We decided to embark on a project. We discovered a less privileged school in Okwagbanla, Badagry local government of Lagos State, where the students there could not attend school, they could not even pay. So Dansol students decided to build 10 classrooms for that particular community. And by the grace of God today, the building has been roofed. So students are still donating so that this project can be completed.
Hello, I'm Oluwaseun Olaleko. I'm a medical doctor with Hekan School Health Services. We cater for the healthcare needs of staff and students of Dansol High School through a coordinated school health program. Essentially, we do pre-employment screening for newly employed staff. We take on pre-enrollment screening for just enrolled students. This is to help us pick out diseases and ailments that their parents otherwise will not have known about. We conduct comprehensive annual health checks for all staff. We do comprehensive immunization for students in the event that they missed any of their routine immunizations. And also in the event of an outbreak, we allow for immunization just to prevent them from coming down with any form of illnesses. Also, we have a fully equipped school clinic, which allows us to take care of acute illnesses, manage emergencies in the event of any, and refer to an affiliate hospital, of course with the consent of our parents. We ensure learning and living conditions are conducive by conducting a termly check. We also look out for the sanitary and food hygiene practices amongst food handlers. This is to help to curb food and waterborne illnesses. From time to time, we carry out enlightenment programs, especially on specific health days, such as World Health Day, World AIDS Day. This is to help students learn and be aware of the happenings in their environment. Generally, our aim is to ensure optimum care physically, emotionally, and mentally for staff and students.
I love Dancehall because it's a school that ensures that students are excellent in not only their academic activities but in their normal way of life, and it promotes Christianity and ensures that students have a one connection with God.
I like Dancehall High School because it promotes excellence and it brings out the best in pupils. I also like Dancehall High School because the teachers teach well to the understanding of students and personalized teaching are held for students who do not understand. The school is also a place which is socially equipped. I also like the learners in the school because they are friendly and they are nice.
I like Dancehall because of the Christian virtues it teaches us how to be better persons in life. I like Dancehall because of the facilities it provides for us, the water dispenser, the AC, the fan in every class. It really makes me comfortable. Long ago, before I entered Dancehall, my math grade was always horrible. But when I entered Dancehall, all of that changed. I was called out for the best improved student in math. And I like Dancehall because it teaches me how to be a better person in life, how to stand out and to be a Daniel in every generation.
Dancehall is like a second home to me. When I walk through those gates, it feels like I have a brand new adventure ahead of me. It has its flaws, but every school has, and it's progressing. That's the thing I love about Dancehall. It's always looking for innovative trends. It's never behind. It always tries to meet up and flow with the educative trends. The friends I have here are really nice. It's a very accommodative school, and I wish to continue here.
Dancehall is a good school which teaches about the word of God, because without God there is nothing. For example, the teachers, they are always here to just guide us in the way of God. They treat us with love and care, and the environment is very, very conducive. For example, I just finished writing exams, and the exams, they were quiet, and I'm sure I passed, because Dancehall makes the environment very conducive for exams. Staff are very, very loving, and they always listen to what we have to say.
Firstly, when I came to Dancehall, I was a shy person, but when teachers started engaging me in school activities, I started becoming bold. I was bold like a Daniel, and also the memory verses, any time I feel down, the memory verses always lift up my spirit and make me feel better. Thank you.
My name is Temitope Adari, and I'm a Dancehall parent. My daughter is in SS1, and I must say that I never had a regret choosing Dancehall for her. Dancehall is a balanced school, as in terms of the spiritual, educational, moral, you don't have anything to fear. I tell my friends that Dancehall is the only school that I can allow my daughter come to their boarding house. Because of the way things are now, I don't trust any other school, but I can actually trust Dancehall with my daughter. Dancehall is a great school. Dancehall is a beautiful school. Even my husband can attest to it, and he says it all the time, that the choice of secondary school, Dancehall, was a good choice.
I've been in Dancehall for the last 15 years. We came in through the primary school. My daughter was in nursery 2 when we came in. And to me, Dancehall is much more than a school. Dancehall is a spiritual school to me, because apart from what my children are learning, I've gained a lot in Dancehall spiritually. And one thing that motivated me so much is the proprietress, Adun Akiyemiju. She's a woman that loves God, loves children, and she believes in impacting the lives of the children spiritually, morally, socially. And God is with this school. God is so much with Dansol. That is what motivates me and makes me keeping on with Dansol. And my children don't want to hear the name of any other school but Dansol.
My name is Mr. Harrison Chikudera. I have 3 children here, one in GS2, one in GS3, and one in SS3. For me, for them in Dansol, it has been a wonderful experience. One thing that gladdens my heart is the Christian virtues of Dansol, and it has gone a long way to helping my children achieve what they want to be in life. I'm grateful for the school authority. Of course, once in a while they have their challenges, but they've been able to alleviate that situation. And like I said, I appreciate them for all the things they have done. I want to advise them that they should continue in that good state. They should continue to be positive about the children. They should continue to encourage the children to do what they want to be in life.
I've been a part of Dansol for forever because my sister brought me here when I came into Lagos newly. And it's been a wonderful experience because Dansol has changed my perspective about schooling and Christian schooling in particular. And I thank God because I'm part of Dansol. And I know that even my little boy, who is now in primary school, I had to withdraw him from where he is to Dansol Primary School. So Dansol has been a haven for my children because not only are they growing academically strong, they're also growing spiritually strong. And I'm proud to be a Dansol mom.
I have 2 daughters attending Dansol High School. I heard about Dansol from one of my big aunties who said so many nice things about the school, and she was able to convince me. And actually, I'm really happy I brought my children to Dansol High School. One of my daughters in SS1 doing very well. I like the fact that my major concern when I was coming here was because of the size. I was wondering how they will be able to organize things and make things work with this size, but I find out that everything is working. They have very good systems, very seasoned teachers, caring mentors. But when my daughter came home and talked about having a mentor, I was like, what's that about? And when I found out I was somebody that would be able to see her through little issues that students encounter. I also brought in my little girl, and she's also doing very well. So Dansol is a school that I can recommend to anybody. In fact, I recommend it everywhere. Anybody that talks about secondary school, I say just come to Dansol. Come and try Dansol because as big as the school is, they are small enough to meet the needs of the children. And I also enjoy the extracurricular activities. My daughter is in the cultural group. She's in the orchestra. She's happy. So I recommend Dansol. And also the fact that it's a Christian school. It has taught them to pray more. And the charity work they are involved in also is something that I admire a lot. So I want to recommend Dansol to anybody, anywhere. You will enjoy coming to Dansol and your children will do very well.
Hello, my name is Dr. Pascal Iwu. I have 4 children in Dansol. So Dansol has been a very good school to me with respect to the experience that we need for the children to have, especially academically. The competition is very fierce, and because I brought them from the United States. So I wanted a school that would actually make sure that they give them the best service and competition they'll be able to do, they were used to in the United States. And I think so far Dansol has lived up to that expectation.
My name is Abiola Lasende. I'm a Dansol mom, a very proud one at that. I have David Lasende in JSS 3 here and also Daniel Lasende in JSS 2. For me, Dansol has become more than a school since we registered our children here almost 3 years ago. It's become a very, very beautiful part of our family because for Dansol, beyond the students and what the school offers primarily as an educational center, I have come to connect with Dansol beyond that. I have made friends here. I have become a very, very important member of the Dansol Mother Days Retreat, which, by the way, was a life-changing experience for me. I will not talk about dancehall without talking about dancehall's Mother's Day's retreat. But going back to the school for us has offered an opportunity for our children to learn, to integrate, and to understand very, very valuable life principles. I have a son, I won't mention which one of them, out of the two sons, who we were a bit concerned when we were bringing him here, because he was coming from a school where he was an all-star, and then for us, we felt that he was beginning to get a bit, I'm an all-star kind of child. And we wanted somewhere where he would be calm, where he will be able to have a level-headed disposition towards school, towards his friends, and towards his academics. And we've seen that dancehall has offered that. I am now super proud of this same child of mine who now comes on and he talks about how he's going to give back through the dancehall charity things, how he also reaches out to his friends when they are in need. And I've seen a remarkable change in him. So I am very, very grateful to God for the opportunity and for the many years to come, that I know that by the grace of God, our children will be modeled with our own cooperation, of course, as parents. And then, appreciating our teachers for everything they do to make sure that these children come out strong, not just academically, but in their character, in their love for God, and also for them to be able to give back to humanity. We're super proud of Mama for all she does to inspire the teachers, to inspire the parents, and to also inspire the students themselves.
My name is Yinka Kilibimbola. I currently work at Sterling Bank, and on the side I also run a football academy, which is the Future Academy. My dancehall experience, what is most notable about my dancehall experience is the co-curricular activities, ranging from Daniel's Club to the Jets Club to the sporting activities, football, basketball. Basketball was really prominent back in my time, because I finished in 2002. It helped shape the leader in me, because I was a team player. It helped me understand people's point of view, understand that people are different, and it was quite an experience back then. I mean, it was a bit stressful, it was a bit demanding and tasking, but in the end, looking back now, I thank God it all turned out well, because in the end you find out that the little things you get to learn off the classroom sessions would help in determining who you are later on in the future, because if not for the co-curricular activities, I don't think I'll be running a football academy. If not for the co-curricular activities, I don't think I'll be on the level which I am at the bank. If not for the co-curricular activities, I wouldn't have a wide network of friends, because with sports, with things like Daniel's Club, with things like Jets Club, you get to meet people and interact with them, and it shapes your entire person, shapes your entire being and your entire mentality.
My name is Amatara Alanitori, and I attended dancehall between 1995 and year 2000. I started dancehall in 1995 as my mom started dancehall, and I was student number 001. My experience at dancehall is the foundation of my life and where I am today. Dancehall taught me Christian values, taught me about family and friendship. Dancehall is an environment where teachers care about you. They care about academic excellence. They want you to excel and to do your best and be your best, and they go the extra mile to ensure this. But beyond this, the dancehall also ensures your spiritual well-being. Teachers and staff and the school environment, everyone around school makes sure that you grow spiritually, human being, and be all that God has called and ordained you to be. Coming to dancehall is a decision that parents will not regret for their children, because at the end of the day, when a child leaves dancehall, a child is excellent academically and spiritually grounded and fit to face society challenges and whatever life throws at them.
My name is Tolu Fale, dancehall alumni 2009 set. Combiner Friends of Jesus excelling in sports. It's a platform where we reach out to young individuals for Jesus, and I can say that dancehall has been very instrumental in helping us get to this very point. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity, and I'm so proud to be a part of this institution.
My name is Boatidem Johnson. I'm set 2001. The amazing set of dancehall. I run a company called Base Me and Animation. I run an animation studio in Nigeria. So my experience basically in dancehall was something that really changed everything about me. At that particular time when I joined dancehall was really a very difficult time at home with my parents, and joining dancehall just made it more like a family for me, a home away from home. And meeting amazing people in school, meeting classmates, just meeting amazing teachers, people that care about your well-being, not just your academics, but they also care about what goes on in your life, your personal issues, what you're going through. That really changed a lot about me. Yeah, we all know that dancehall is a Christian school, but it's not just a Christian school. It's a school that really cares about people. That's the most important thing. Not just they care about your academics, but they care about you in personal. And dancehall was like a big family for me. Like a very big family. I knew almost everybody in my school. Yeah, everybody in the school. I knew the cleaners, I knew the drivers, I knew the security. I didn't feel detached from anybody. I loved every single person in dancehall, and dancehall really helped me. It was really a tipping point for me in my life, and dancehall really helped me to restructure and basically focus and have a vision for myself beyond the maths, English, chemistry, and science, but thinking about the future, what you wanted to do with yourself at that point in time, and trying to align yourself with God's plan for your life. So dancehall was amazing for me. I always tell my wife that once we have kids, I'll send my kids to dancehall.
I came to this school in 2003 and graduated 2009. And when I was done my university, I came back to serve here. Dancehall is a really amazing place, great staff, wonderful students, and it's a place that really changed my life, changed my perspective of life and God. And coming back here gave me the opportunity to serve. It's really a great place. I highly recommend bringing your child to this place because it's a God-centered environment that shapes your child to the person that God destined them to be.
My name is Ashabuayo Yinka Ifedini. I graduated from dancehall in 2015 years, so that's 3 years. And honestly, dancehall has been a great blessing to me. I've learned how to adapt in so many situations. I've learned how to keep my devotion time and how to keep the time. Yes, dancehall is very, very... dancehall actually groomed me. It made me realize that I'm not always going to be sheltered, and it prepared me for the life outside. And I can say that anywhere I go, I'm actually proud to say that I graduated from Dancehall High School, and I'm proud of my secondary school, my alma mater.